Hello again, it's Noob, and I'm very excited to show you my balls, which I designed in collaboration with Moki from mockworkshop.de. For full disclosure, these lockpicks were sent to me by Mock Workshop for the purposes of this review and to keep. It's not a paid review and all thoughts are my own as always. I also have no financial interest in or agreement with Mock Workshop. As hobby lockpickers, we often neglect the balls, unlike locksmiths who are quite partial and whose kits contain a number of ball rakes for wafer locks. I designed these ball-tipped lockpicks specifically for pin tumblers, although they will of course work for wafer locks too, and I conceived of this idea after contemplating how much I like deforest ball picks, with their high reach and the way the round ball tip maintains the same contact surface on the pins no matter what angle you're attacking with. The issues with deforest picks, however, is that they overly flex, are prone to premature deformation, and the angled shaft can sometimes interfere with the pins in front of the one you're trying to pick. So I wanted to make a set of picks that all have ball tips to provide that perfect tip contact consistency while making sure my balls and stiff shaft don't accidentally interfere with anything they shouldn't. The answer to the problem was simple. I wanted to use the classic hook-shaped geometry and add a ball tip that's the perfect size so that you have a large ball-to-pin contact without my balls being too big and getting in the way. Unlike deforest picks, I could also consider not shaft length, but instead ball drop, and have balls short, balls medium, and balls deep hooks. But having the idea was one thing, I needed someone who I trusted to handle and treasure my balls. As it happens, shortly after I came up with the idea, I was chatting to Moki and he asked me whether I would want to do a collaboration. And I said, "Kannst du meine Eier vegan?" DM'd him some pictures, and he said, "Ja!" As you can see, Moki brought my dream to life spectacularly, and I could not be any happier with the way these picks turned out. Moki handled my balls with German precision, and the way he finished them off is perfection. Just look at the way the smooth balls catch the light. If you don't like overly smooth balls, you can, at your own risk of course, rub them softly with a little sandpaper, which will give them a little bit more grip. Moki also offers sets of replaceable and reusable handles should you want to make your balls more comfortable for extended handling sessions. And should you ever break your balls, whether it's through over-vigorous action, overuse or age, Moki's handle design comes to your rescue, allowing you to unleash another ball from inside. The small cutouts on the handle make the process of making a new tip even easier, allowing you just to use some pliers and a file to break away the excess metal and smooth off any raised areas. So now let's pick a few locks and see how well my balls work. So to begin with, let's go easy on my balls. I've got the balls short hook here and one of the most common padlocks around, the Master Lock XL or Magnum with its M1 keyway. Bottom of the keyway tension, medium turning force when I put the pick in at the back of the lock, and we're just going to find that fourth pin, and that's binding, so lift that up, nice click. Pin 3 here, that's binding now, little click. Pin 2, that's binding quite heavily at this point, so just ease it up, don't want to over pick it. And oh yeah, we are open, look at that. And while I've got the balls short hook on hand, let's have a go at picking one of the more common Euro cylinders around, which is this 6-pin Era Euro cylinder with its security pins. Going to pop the tensioner in, go in with the ball short all the way to the back and see what we can find. Pin 6, gave me a little click there. Nothing on 5 yet. Back through. We're just going to tap these pins until I feel that one is binding. Pin 1 there, for example. Pin 2 gave me a little movement. Pin 4 gave me a little sort of kick. This pin 5, that felt nice. Just testing pin 1, 2, 3. Oh, just hit pin 4 there, gave some nice little click. So just trying to find that last pin, which should give us some really positive feedback. There we go, this is pin 4. Gentle, and we're open. There we go, nice. Moving on to the balls medium. It's quite a deep medium hook, so we're going to go in with top of the keyway tension on this Chubb padlock and see what we can't find. This is a tricky lock at times, so we'll just have a go. Just rubbing the tip of the ball across the pins until we find a pin that gives us a click, and we're just going to gently lift up on those pins. And it's quite nice with that sort of round ball tip because you can really just skip along the tops of the pins really lightly as you go along. Pin 1 here, they're going to a bit of a false set. And I'm just going to go through giving a little bit of counter rotation to those pins as I feel them. So it's 5, 4, 3, and I feel that we haven't quite picked the pins at the front here, so it's pin 2 there, pin 3 here, nothing on 4, 5, giving a little bit of counter rotation, and we are open. Nice. Great little lock this. And then finally we move on to the mighty Balls Deep, and I thought I'd choose one of my most favourite locks to pick, this True Value padlock. It's just such a good fun lock with loads of spools and great feedback, and because this shank thickness is only 0.6 millimeters, we can go all the way to the bottom and pick from the bottom all the way to the highest cut on the key if I need to. So this is pin 5 there, just 4, lovely click again. You see why I like this lock. That's 3, 2, 1, back to 2 again, into a false set. Pin 3 here, some counter rotation. Pin 4, counter rotation. Just check 5. 5 feels fine. 4 feels fine. 3 is giving me some counter rotation. 2 into a bit of a bigger false set now. I don't know if it's pin 1 here. It might be pin 1 giving that. Ah, yes, it was pin 1, and we're open. Yeah, that was a really high set pin. There you go. I hope you liked me showing off my balls. They are genuinely fantastic and work just as well as I'd hoped. The ball tips really do give a completely consistent contact with the key pins in a way that other tip designs just can't. And the feedback they give from the pins is excellent. As always, Moki's workmanship and finishing is next to none, and I'm so very pleased that I'm able to share my balls with the world. Maybe even these will become your favourite pick profiles once you try them out. This set of 3 balls made out of 301 high yield stainless steel in a thickness of 0.6 millimeters, which is a fantastic all-round thickness. And at the time of recording, not including shipping and things like import duties, etc., you can enjoy my balls for just €19.90. Naturally, prices and exchange rates change over time, so please check the website for the latest updates. So as you can see, I'm really proud and super happy with the design of these picks. I'd really like to know what you think of them down below in the comments. I do read all the comments and reply to as many as I can. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, then please consider doing so and liking this video. It all really helps me out. You can even smash that notification bell for next time I upload content. And as always, stay safe, happy picking, and I'll see you all next time.